Hello, I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts, and if you're new here, hi, hello and welcome, and if you're not new here, then hello. So I'll do the technology thing and then, well, people are coming in, and if you are new here, you can skip forward the first few minutes if you want to, and miss out all the random chatter. I am live on Facebook as well, so if you do see comments popping up and they're not there, they must be on Facebook and vice versa. So I am live on YouTube as well. See, nearly forgot that one. So I'll do this. There we go. Hello, hi Jane. Stiff as old boots. So we're going to make a journal to keep our tags in. We're basically going to make the bones of it tonight and then the pages on Sunday. And then it just keeps everything, it keeps me right, basically. In other words, I'm not prepared for the pages because I left it too late. But I did make this at 4 o'clock this morning. How cool is that? Hang on, I'll lift it up so you can see. When it's in real life, it does that weird, like, all the way around thing with it being 3D. It makes us feel a bit sick when you look at it from the side. I don't know if you can see it. But it's very, very, very cute. It's dry flowers independent, just layered resin, UV resin, and then I popped a bit of lace in that one. I think it's really cute, and I might add it to this journal. So we're going to make the bones of it. We'll probably decorate the cover and we're going to put the pages in just with ribbons so it's nice and easy. We're not going to sew them in anything. We're just going to pop them in, then they can be taken in, popped out. If you want to decorate the pages more. Oh, what you having, Lorna? I'm going to put a bead on the back of this one. I think it would be nice just as a necklace, I think. And I made some really, really bright earrings as well. They weren't supposed to be that bright. I don't know what happened. But this one, I might hang it for, well, we'll see what happens anyway. So I've got 2 pages of Amazon packaging at 5 inches by 9 inches, and the border is 1.5 inches by 5 inches. And we're going to make it so it's like long ways, so the tags can go in sideways, or you can open it like that. And if you want to, you can actually cut these off, the corners off, so it looks like a tag as well. I'm not going to do that just because I'd rather have the tags inside, and maybe the pages as a tag. So yes, hi Julie, hi Val. Heidi, hi. So the fabric I'm using is just cotton, but I have got some lovely linen to go on the website, which is lovely for painting. It's lovely for everything. But I can't find the bit I brought downstairs. I can't actually find my tags either, so I'm guessing I've probably took them back up because I'm good like that. Boring stuff. Ah, ham and cheese, nice. That's what I live on. Ham, cheese with pineapple cottage cheese. Wait, ham and pineapple cottage cheese. I really don't know how the shape I am because I eat like it's chocolate, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is, this fabric here is just what I've just found lying around. And I'm not ironing it or anything, but we are just going to glue the pages on. Pretty much like that, and the middle. I'm going to pop the middle in first. I'm going to use gel medium, but you could just use PVA for this. I like it spread onto the actual card. You can use grey board for this. You can use any kind of packaging. I'm just using Amazon packaging again. It's 2 5 by 9 inch pieces and 1 5 by 1.5 inch pieces for the size I'm doing. Again, you can do whatever size you want. It's exactly the same sort of process, but it's just different sizes. So I need a paintbrush, and I didn't pick one up, so I'm going to put it on with a spatula. Hey, this is how I craft all the time, you know. I find what's nearest so I don't have to get back up. Lazy crafting. So this could be PVA glue, it could be fabric glue, it could be tape, to be honest, and some wet glue on top of that. What is that, dog hair? And then on the back of here. And I do want to cover properly. I do not want this to move at all. The fabric. You don't need mega thick coating But it's just quite nice because when you're moving them and you've got fabric on your journal or your books that you make, it kind of leaves like a bubble. It can be paper as well. If you've got a big enough piece of paper or card, you can use that. But I mean, you can even use wallpaper, to be fair. You can use whatever you like. Oh, this one I want to leave a little bit in between, but I want them to match up. So you want them even straight along, but you want a little gap in between so that your pages turn. Hi, Tracy. And let's pull this one back. So okay, this could be PVA and it could be any kind of packaging. It could be grey board, it could be double layers of cardboard of a pizza box, anything at all that you want. Mine is just Amazon packaging and it's quite a nice thickness. It is corrugated, but once the fabric and everything's on and it's all decorated, it'll be really, really sturdy. Again, just getting it on. Good layer because I want it all to stay stuck. And popping it just with maybe 5mm is all that you want. And then we're going to trim the fabric down. Now again, this fabric, I could have cut it better if I wanted to, but that wouldn't be me if I was anywhere near organised ever. So all I'm going to do is take some scissors. I'm going to leave about 1 inch all the way around. And that's so we can turn it in and glue it down without leaving it too bulky, but we've still got a nice layer going around it. Oh, we'll do this side. And the scraps you can keep. I mean, you could have tea-dyed your fabric, anything at all, before it went on. Completely up to you. It could be calico. It could be an old bedspread, like a duvet cover. Hi, Maureen. Oh, do you like it, Tracy? The goodie bags are awesome, aren't they? It's just, yeah. I've got all sorts with them. I'm going to get a better pair of scissors to do this. You might not be able to see this because I'm just going to quickly snip it off. I've got so many of the goodie bags because a lot of the stuff I've only getting 1 or 2 of them. So there's so much to go in them. Yeah, I have to say I'm a little bit over the top with the goodie bags because I love a goodie bag and I'm always disappointed if it's rubbish. That's why I ended up messaging you, Jane, because I was so worried. Because when you get a goodie bag, you need it to be good, don't you? Oh, I can't see. You love it. Excellent. Right, I am going to use a double-sided tape as well, just so I can keep going with it. And I'm going to do the sides first. So I'm going to add wet glue as well, but I just want it to stick fast. Again, I'm going in with this. And hair. God. You would think I would learn the whole hair thing, wouldn't you? And each corner, I want to pull down. Again, this is probably still a bit much fabric, but it'll be fine because it's quite a fine fabric. Each corner, and then I'm going to spin it around and do the same on this side. And some tape down. How is everybody anyway? I've been a bit of a busy bee this week. And achieving nothing as usual. Again, push it down. I know sometimes people say, well, a lot of people say more is less when it comes to glue. I'm very much more is more. Get that baby stuck down. Get it stuck. Again. In. And we will do the inside of the journal and the pages on Sunday. Because I've kind of got a plan, but I didn't prep for it. I did have a plan, and then I didn't have a plan. Because I changed my mind. So, we're going to do that Sunday once I've worked it out in my head. And then I'm going to go back to the other one because it's easier to do the smaller ones. What on earth am I throwing about? Plenty glue on. Hair again. Mine, not the dog's. I'm pleased, Jane. You know what I'm like anyway. I aim to please. So some of my fabric is actually wrinkly, and that's probably because it is so fine and I didn't iron it. But you know what? I'm going to leave it. I don't actually mind it because I am going to go quite shabby on the front. Turn it over before you do this bit and flatten it out if you don't want it to be straggly. I'm going to swap over to glue now because it's easier than fighting with the, again, more tape. Take your time. I keep forgetting you have to go slow with the tape pen and then the glue. Oh, I'm going to add some to the corners here and just push it through the fabric, and the same with this side, just to get a head start. And then we are going to cover this anyway with mostly paper inside, so we'll cover a lot of it. I think this would be quite nice as well in like a vintagey fabric, so you could easily tea dye it if you wanted to. All we're doing is folding it up. Again, these ones, push them in a little bit because you want it to, it's actually easier than with paper when it's fabric. I do have to say that, because it's got a lot more stretch in the middle, and if you get your middle wrong and it tears if you pull it too tight, then I need more space. I've barricaded myself in again. So I'm sure everybody's seen how to cover the journals now, but I just thought I'd go over it all just in case. Wet glue. Yes, my brother's been today and the girls absolutely love him. Like, Bella was trying to get over the gate to go with him, and she jumps up and hooks her little claw hands on, and she's nearly over. And even Luna attempted to get over the gate today, and she will get over the gate. She can literally stand on the floor and just spring up on top of the drawers. So anywhere where there's not enough glue, just stick a bit extra on. Like I say, more is more. And again, trust the process. Nothing looks nice and neat and tidy until you add all the nice bits to it. So this will all flatten down, but there we go, we've got the start of a book. Again, you can see through this fabric, we are going to cover it. I'm just going to grab the papers now. They are beside me. Oh, do you know what? I'm saying grab the papers. Where's me? Oh, there's one. I found a little one. My little trimmer. I thought I'd put it away. I haven't. I've got a tiny one. Right, am I back? I don't know what happened there. I had to go back out and come back in. I'm still here. Back. Excellent. It just all went off there. I do not know what happened. Could you still hear us? I don't know what happened there at all. Not a clue. So I'm still just trimming this down just to do the front and the back. And then we can get started properly. No, just totally went. You probably didn't miss much. I had a bit of paper in my mouth and I was trying to talk. Maybe that's why it knocked us off. Thought something wrong with her. Maybe. So all I'm going to do to measure this is it's going to have to go this way. So I'm just going to do my little fold thing like that. And that is my measurements. And that is how I literally measure pretty much everything. But obviously 5 by 9. And if you've got a better thing next to you than I have. Because again, I'm still in the kitchen. It is going to be 20:45 by the time I actually get sorted. I'm back in the little room of doom. But you know, we will get there. And I'll do this one exactly the same. Little nick with a nail. Yeah, he didn't miss much. I didn't get very far. I was just chopping the border off. Oh, there it is. If you can't see your little nick, just locate it by feel. Or measure properly. That's probably your best bet. There we go. So I've got a front and a back. And I will use them as well. They won't go to waste. And I am just going to grab an ink pad. Welcome back. Excellent. Who knows what happened there? It's probably knocked us off Facebook and everything. It did. I literally had the bit of paper in my mouth and I was talking. Oh yeah, like that. I absolutely love this paper. You have no idea how long it took us to colour it and everything. And draw each one. Because I didn't want them all the same size. And for looking quite a simple paper, it took, oh, ages. Hang on, I'm just going to take this little plastic thing off so I've got a bit more glue going. See, when my head's down and I'm concentrating on something, I never notice when it's gone. There we go. So that immediately hides everything. And again, it will dry a lot flatter than what it is now. It's just because we're working on it wet. Again, if you're doing it and you haven't got a camera on or anything like that, then you can easily do it, leave your fabric to dry and then come back to it. If you want to see what it's like, if you do really want it to lie totally flat first. But yeah, wallpaper, scrapbook paper, anything at all. Fabric, old pillowcases you could do. And then even paint over the old pillowcases. I would actually really like to have had a black bit of fabric for this because all the colours pop much more. But I think we'll do the paper inside black and then pop. So all the tags and everything pop. But not just that. If you decorate each page as well and add your own to it, because I mean we're only going to need 12 tags or 12 pages if it's just one for every month. This one here, I'm going to add, have I got 2 sheets the same? Or we could do a patchwork style. I don't know if I've got 2 sheets the same here in this pile. This is my pile of colour create kits. I love them. They're always next to us. I'm very proud of them. I could have this one and Yeah, actually, we'll do them both like this. So all I'm going to do is measure like that. Obviously, we've got to take the border off, and then I'll cut this one the same size. Where did I put my little trimmer thing? I can't have vanished off the face of the earth. I had it in my hand, didn't I? Where? Oh, there it is. So, this one first. I'm going to go in and remove this much. And then this side, we'll even this up. Hopefully we're cutting straight-ish. And then all I'm going to do is just take one side off because we're going to overlap them anyway. And then this one here, what I'll do is I'll take this off. There. And this side. So you could actually patchwork it, just have all different kinds. You could actually die cut loads of little tags and patchwork them together. And all I'm going to do to measure this side is like that. Actually check it's the right size first. Yeah, that'll do nicely. And I measure this side to there. And that is the trim line. I'll pop that there. And then they will both be the same. And then I'll just make this a straight line where I've already cut some out. If I'm missing any questions or anything like that, don't panic. I will try and answer them. But if I miss any, just send us a message. Right, so I've got two now, and we're all going to patchwork them. But that one will go there to that side. I'll put it in. And then this one will follow along from there, but still not quite long enough. But we can add a pocket in the back to add any extras and things that you want to add. So I am going to ink around the edges of them. Not that one, because that's where I'm going to fold it over. And then this one I'll ink all the way around the edge because I don't know what pocket we're going to put on yet. And really, if you're using pretty papers and things like that to do it, you can't go wrong with how you patch them together. Oh, that is the front. So we'll start off at this side with this one. And again, you can easily use tape if you wanted to. If you've got some double-sided. Have I got double-sided? Yes. Yes, I do, right here. What I am also going to do is I've got bookbinding tape as well. Now, on these corners, as much as it's fabric, you don't need to do it as much. But if you're working with paper, you can get bookbinding tape. You can get it in loads of different colours. And all it is like a fabric tape. And it just prolongs the life of your books. And adds that extra bit of security. So it's like, do you know the tape that you get in novels and things like that? You just pop it in and push it down. And then you work over the top of it. And you don't need loads. You don't need to be a professional bookmaker. It's just adds that extra layer of security, especially if you want to keep them forever. If it's going to be an album or anything like that. With like pictures in, or if you want it to last forever and a day, so you can take it with you when you retire, well, whatever. We'll not get into the morbid stuff. Hi, Amanda. So again, I am going to add tape to this and wet glue. And this is Score tape. Score tape, I think it's just called Score tape, actually. Or Sukwang tape. And I think it's a bit like the red tape, but it's not. I think it's the same sort of stickiness. It's quite expensive tape. I'll stick a bit through there. And that'll just give us a head start on getting it to stay down. Hey, that bird. He's a noisy little thing. So, well, no, I'm on my little resin kick at the minute. Oh, I added a load of molds to the website as well. And they're all white molds, like clear, so they can all be used with UV resin. Some, the bigger ones, will have to be done in layers though. I think I've explained this before about the, oh, straight, Anna. That'll be fine. We'll hide it. But I will show you the jewellery mold, and this one seems to be the most popular for making pendants and things. So that's that all stuck down to that side, and then I'm just going to do the same with the tape on this side and add the wet glue this time as well, even though the wet glue will probably come through the fabric because it's still wet. So the pendant I made with the big mold are these two today. This is 4 o'clock this morning, by 4:30 this morning. I've got dried flowers in, and I've got lace in that one. I think I would have preferred a better background on that one, but I just did with what I had left of plain. So the mould is somewhere, I'll get it after this and show you before we go, but then there is the octopus on there that I did. There is the deep dish coasters. There is the jewellery molds. There's quite a few on I managed to get. But the cabochon, I think it's called, I can't never see it, mould is perfect for playing and learning about the UV resin. Hi, Dominique. The octopus one, just one layer. You can do it in one layer with epoxy. With UV resin though, it'll take possibly 10, especially with its head, and then you'll have to cure it for longer because it's thick. And with epoxy resin, like the one that you mix 2 to 1, you can do it in one full layer. The thing is with the UV resin, it's great for the smaller projects, but ideally for the larger ones, you would add, you could do it. It'll take ages doing the different layers. But this one here, I did. Is it here? Can I get it? I don't even think it's here anymore. Might be in here. I don't know where I put half this stuff, you know. So I clear it away when I'm busy, and then. So the coaster I made, that's on there with the and it looks like the diamonds coming up. I'll have a quick look in a second. The mould for making the pendants and things, it is massive, and it's got loads of different sizes in. So you can make earrings, you can make pendants, you can make loads of stuff. You can set your little flowers in them. So that's on there, and it is totally secure as well, so it's not going to bow or anything. You're not going to get warped edges. And this one here, this I made with epoxy resin, but I added the sticker in, the pet sticker, and then what I did was I put a thin layer of UV resin over and just sort of swirled it round, and that's totally sealed that in perfect. So, and that's like a little trinket dish. It's a little coaster. Words, I don't know, I can't speak words. But yes, there's quite a few on there. And the deep dish coaster one, they're the perfect ones to do your blooms and things in. I'm going to pull that back because it's not sticking under. And it's too bulky anyway, so we'll just snip it off. So on this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the scissors. And I'm going to use this, you know. Let's make it jazzy inside. So, okay, this could possibly be mostly covered by the time we'll add pockets and things in your pages. But you just want a nice length, especially if you're making it this way. If you're going to have the book round the other way and make a longer spine and have it so it opens sideways. I just thought this was a little bit different. That is not straight, Emma. So okay, I'm going to add more ink because like patchwork. No bother, Tracy, they're there anyway, whenever you want them. So yes, I'm well into the resin, and I've been using my little pen. I found this one, so it's even smaller. You've got to keep the button pressed down to get the UV light to work on it, but it's fabulous, especially when you're doing smaller layers and things. Obviously, if you get into resin and you start off with a small torch and you absolutely love it, then you move on to a big, it's like anything, isn't it? Well, there we go. That is the bare bones of it anyway. And for the actual adding the pages, all we're going to do is use ribbon. I thought about putting holes in it and sewing it. I thought about sort of doing the flip journal one with the zigzaggy, but you know what it is? I think adding the ribbons is just nice. So I've got this gold ribbon. And all I'm going to do is, because you can easily slip the pages in and out, and you can have them different sizes without having to worry about it, so they will be removable. So all I want to do is turn it around, and I'm going to cut. We'll add 3 different lots, so we'll have like 3 signatures. And all I want to do is tie it, not too tight, because you do want to be able to slip the pages in and out, with double knots, and then let them hang. And these gold ones is going to be where the pages go in, so I want 3 of these, but then you can start adding more and more and having them so it's just decorative speaking. So you can add your charms to it, you can have all your ribbon, and all I'm doing is tying it in a double knot, not too tight though, because you do want to be able to get your pages in and out. But there we go. So you've got all your ribbons hanging down, which are going to make absolutely gorgeous tassels and things, just like that. And then you can have it so it's a tag book, so it opens like that if you want to, or a sideways one, which is what I'll have, because opening it that way I'm not too keen on it. But having it this way, I think you can open it, have your tags in, the tags will fit nicely. But again, if you want it to open that way, just make your spine longer and do it the opposite way around to what I have. Let's decorate the front anyway. Again, I'm going to use the Happy Place kits, the Colour Create kits, and I'm going to drop everything. And I'm going to use the new kit, which is the collage. Oh, don't drop it, Emma. Which is the collage kit, which you just get heaps and stacks and loads of different flowers and all sorts in it. Now that is only a couple of pages of it. Where's the rest? Where's it gone? Oh, you know what? That would have been lovely. This one's in with the Fur Babies one as well. That would have been lovely to cut out the diamonds onto black. I didn't think about that one. Oh, I'm just looking through to find the pages, and I think this is it. Yeah, we might have some of the ones mixed in because they're all mixed together, because I use them that much. But this is what you get, and it's Create Collage. That's what I've called it, because basically it's just so many. I mean, these little girls are so cute. So many images that you can cut out. There's leaves for days, there's hearts. I've got videos to go of stuff that I've been making with it. I just haven't had a chance to do it. You get rainbows. These, I love these. Girls, pre-coloured girls, which I've been asked for so many times. And then the other flowers I've just shown you as well. You get dragonflies. I mean, look at them. Are they not the cutest things I've ever drawn? And these leaves as well. So there's loads and loads. And that's the fur babies. So I have cut half a kit out. I haven't even cut a full kit out. And I mean, I'm still using it. There's stacks and stacks of things you can do with it. I know a couple have asked for the ones that you colour in yourself, and I am getting there, I promise. So this is my book of everything. It's an old box, which I keep all my inspiration in. And I've just cut loads of stuff out. And all I'm going to do is build it up and make a front cover. So I do have this, which is like canvas material. And you know what? I'm so tempted to add not a full strip, because I still want to see this underneath. Maybe it's not. No. What do I think? Maybe it's half it. Yeah, maybe it's that. Okay, we can live with that. I'm going to glue that down and settle on it. And this is, honestly, this is how I work everything. It's, do I do it? Yes, I know. Yeah, go on. Why not? I'm going to grab the glue. Well, we shall find out, Jane. I did pop pictures up of the canvas. I haven't added them to YouTube yet, but I will. And the only thing I'm not happy with now with the canvas is the heart looks too much like a heart shaped. It's too uniform. If I was going to do the same thing again, I would do exactly the same, but I would change the heart, and I think I would absolutely love it. Oh, there we go. So let's add. So all I'm going to do is, this is how I do it, exactly how I do it. I just build it up. And I think we could just be going to be flowers, you know, because what are the flowers I've got? Because I kind of want to put tags here, like right tags. It's a bit big. It's my arm in the way, I'm sorry if it is. Oh, there's Kermit Wolf whistling. Could have them. Yeah, I do not hate that. This one might be a bit big, but we'll go with it rather than hunting for days. Where's my ink gone? So again, I'm going to ink around the edges, and I ink around the edges of pretty much everything because it adds layers, like mats and layers, and breaks everything up, and it doesn't keep everything sort of joined together. I probably need to be more careful when I'm adding black, because with it being a white flower, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What, the big flower in half? I was thinking I might just take the leaves off and keep it as a full, yeah. I wouldn't take 2 of the leaves off and pop them in elsewhere. So all of them are super simple to cut out as well. The most difficult one I think would be the sprig of leaves, but even then you can just cut it down. It doesn't have to be cut out whole. The whole idea of collage is cutting it down and making it work for you. So cutting petals off if you wanted to decoupage things up, adding petals in elsewhere, just go crazy. And again, if you want to leave movement, just sort of add ink not ink. What's the word I'm looking for? Glue. Just add glue to the middle of it. Let's have that there. Let's move that one round to there. And have this little yellow one there, join them together. And then we can add the word tags in here somewhere. But you know what, I'm quite happy with that as is for now, because we can always add more to it when everything dries and flattens out, because it's all a bit soggy and flat. But on Sunday we're going to add the pages to this and probably some pockets and things. And I'm going to find an alphabet or MDF alphabet and have tags there, or tags 25, so it's 2025 for this. I'm going to hunt out some more ribbons and things, but this here is the bare bones of it, of what it's going to be. And we will add more than just 12 slots for 12 tags, because if you want to make your own tags and add it in, or if you want to tell a story for each month. And you hear him. He never stops, does he? So yes, that is the bare bones of it. On Sunday we'll come back and we'll add pages. Don't forget I am live at 8 o'clock on Sunday. Because it just works out a little bit better for me to come on a little bit later on Sundays. But I love this already, and I'm going to find some pink ribbon and maybe some yellow ribbon as well. But this is where the pages are going to go in between here. I haven't tied them too tight, and if you want to hang on and add the ribbons once the pages are done, then absolutely do that. But I'm more than happy with that, even though I've had mucky fingers on the fabric. But we'll save that with ink. Oh yes, we will finish off Sunday, and I'm thinking just little pockets on the pages to add the tags, you know, and then we don't have to glue anything down. Oh yes, I think we're going to leave it there for tonight. Let everything dry, and then it'll be easier to work with as well. But I hope you like it so far. Yes, super simple, easy peasy, and it's going to be really effective. But you can do any kind of binding that you want. You can back it with, it doesn't have to be fabric. You can use but anything at all that you want. You can use an old pillowcase, bedding. You can even just use wallpaper, anything at all that you want that's big enough to do it. And yeah, with that, I am going to love you and leave you and go and find something for tea. And I will see you all Sunday, so be good. And yes, the new molds and things are on the website, and the goodie bags are still on the website as well, because there's heaps and stacks and loads of them, and they're awesome. So lots of love, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.